I'm excited. I got this huge axe head. But I did a lot of work to it, quite a bit of work. From the factory, they gave you this handle. It's a nice handle, but I did quite a bit of work for it. And they sent it to me like that. Upside down. And you can see, that's pretty weird. And they sent it to me very blunt. Like, when you look down the edge, you could literally see how flat it was. But that was okay. So, yeah, we're gonna put the right way. See how much better that looks. So I'm not saying I hate the handle. It's just, it's nice. It's hickory, but it's just bad grain. Yeah. But we're gonna put the others and like our homemade ones. I'm thinking this one, a black locust. Has quite a bit of work to it, but we're on the merge of making our very own custom handle because it's it's kind of a mix of Buck and Billy Ray's I can't say it's flagship and sheriff mix with the deputy. It's kind of all three of them combined. Big fat palm swell. They make it nice thin like the deputy. It's gonna be an all-purpose handle, so this is gonna be the first head I'll hang on this handle. So pretty exciting news about that. So yeah, I did a lot of work with this. I think it comes out like a 30-degree angle. We're gonna change that a little more. I think I'm at like a 20-degree angle right now. But yeah, they mounted the head upside down. Number one. Number two, very dull and bad angle because this is a chopping axe that you can use that for split. I mean, that's a fat profile. That's splitting profile. I mean, it's not like a lot of these. I mean, you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. And these wings, they're beautiful. They actually did a very good job on that. They did a very good job on that. So this will release out of the wood very, very good. So we're going to do some work on this handle. This palm swell is kind of weird because I'm still in the merges of making it a little more subtle and thinner. And it's kind of squarish right now. So we're going to do that today. So here we are. Still at 60 grit from the belt sander. But we're going to start hanging the head. So now we're going to draw the eye shape on the handle. Not much. So I use a little bevel up draw knife. Almost peeking out of the top. Just almost there. So this is what we're at right now. Really hanging out. It's nice. This is gonna be down to the shoulder. It's gonna be a shoulder hang because we were really cricket. So I had to get this super thin because I had to take this down, which I've never had to do before because we were so unbelievably cricket. It's because we got 7.5 inches. We got 7.5 inches a bit to straighten, which is hard to get perfectly straight. But now, we're dead not straight. We're perfectly straight. So we're gonna get this a little lower, and I'll finish up the handle a little more. And this thing's gonna be an insane all-rounder, mainly a chopper. So we gotta take down a little bit here. See? So let's do that. So how much there is there now. Now watch this. Oh, look at that. Got like 2.5 inches. So I think that's good enough. This is gonna be, look at that. Perfectly balanced, one finger. You don't see that every day. He did a very good job. And this thing is going to be deadly. Very deadly. I mentioned it before in my other videos. Ow. I mentioned it before in my other videos, but watch this. Let's go outside for a second. Let's go to our chop block. Testing out our axes. Watch this. First off, we're not getting stuck because we reground it. Look at that. See? Now watch this. No wedge. That, it didn't move at all. I actually used this axe today. You know, with the original handle. I mean, it's not a horrible handle at all. Like, you would have no problem. You would have had no problem keeping this thing on. But if you're swinging this thing all day, this thing's thick. Which I could have taken down, but I still like the shape. And I like to make my own handles. We chamfer the bottom of the axe eye. So look at this. See? Look at right here. See any curls or any ledge? No. Because we chamfer it. If we do that, it'll cut its way on. And it's shaped like a bow tie or an hourglass. So if you don't do that, it'll slip off easier. So if you do that, you'll be able to use an axe without a top wedge like this. This one right here, you did a good job on. We haven't had this have a top wedge for a year and a half. It hasn't come loose at all. So we're gonna cut some of this off. We just have too much material anyway. So we're gonna do that. And I forgot to say, this is a very well punched eye. So we just cut them off and brought it back to the belt sander. Watch this. See how much we took off? Like I said, no curls. No curls. And this thing's very sharp. I sharpened it, the angle grinder. And I want this to be an all-rounder, so it's about 20 degrees or 17.5. This thing chops amazing, and it's gonna split crazy too. Look at that. Don't worry about these little gaps. That's what that wedge is for. So I designed this handle. This is a big axe. This is my very first axe like this. 7.5 inches. Actually, this is like one of my first newer axes. I always have old vintage ones. Like, this is my biggest axe before, besides that big huge one. Biggest chopper. Look at this. It looks like a joke. And this thing is big. Like, have no mistake, this is a big axe. Like, here's it next to a regular axe. There's that thing. Right here. Like, this is still a pretty big axe. Look. Like, this thing's still huge, but this thing's just amazing. I've been wanting one of these for 8 years. So when I bought it, I was very excited. It was a shame that the handle was bad, but I'm happy it's on one of my handles. Black Locust. I split this blank. Nice firm, magical little fence spot here. It's just gonna be an amazing axe. But here, let me lift this. See how tight that fit is? Look at that. No top edge. You can see how rough we are. If you can. We're at 60 grit on the belt sander. So we're very rough. But I like a rougher handle. So what I'm going to do, what I do sometimes, is I literally just grab 120 grit, which is right here. 120. Let's go like this. It's funny, locust is extremely hard. It's like ironwood. But what's funny about it is that, like, even with a razor sharp tool, you're like slipping. It's that hard. It's like glass. But it sands really good. Like, on a bell sander or a 60 grit, like, yeah, it's crazy. You'd be shocked. Like, this is bone dry. You'd be shocked how heavy this handle is. So, I'm gonna go like this with my slow knife real quick. Look at that. So you can see where we stop right there. It's not going any more down like this. See, use a little trick. Boom. Let's see how long this handle is. From tip to, let's see, this is going to be a 29-inch handle. 29 inches, just like the Deputy. I'm gonna go swing it real quick. So now, we got the wedge, measured it, cut it. Now, time to set it. That ain't going nowhere already. But, I'm gonna go all the way. We got a wedge banger axe. Alright, we went all the way. We got a really good fit. And I could have fit in a while. What's that reason plan? You might be wondering why we cut it to the side, but remember we had those big gaps? So we had to cut to the side a little bit to get those big gaps. Look at that axe. Half part wood, half sapwood. That is just, let's go. Let's see, this is apple, so very hard wood. Let's see. I didn't even hit it in, now it's just a weight. See that? Oh. Oh dear goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Oh deep. See how easy that is? The grind we did on it. Thud. It's Beautiful handle. Beautiful axe head. Two together. We have beautiful, beautiful axe. Beautiful. Let's go. Clear grain wood? Yeah, no. No. Grab wood? Not much. So not very thin. The right technique, you got yourself a deadly splitting tool. And this thing, we'll make another video on it. It's gonna, but end grain, yeah, it's gonna grab great, you know. But side grain, like this, it's not gonna want to. You have to get right in the this way. Boom. Get it from the end grain. No. Let's go oil it. Here we go. This head is 6.5 pounds. Ready? In a few days, I'll beeswax it. Sometimes I'll just do beeswax, but axe handles I usually like this. I usually oil it, and then in a few days I'll wax it. Any higher sand or sandpaper of 120 grit, the oil won't sink in as deep in the wood. By the way, I'm using mineral oil. That's why I'm not wearing gloves or anything, because it's food safe too. Like, you can drink that stuff and you'll be okay. So that's what we're using. Oil this black locust handle. Got my Dream Axe, Dream Split Axe. And soon I'm not by the same head, but make a chopper. A really good chopper. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos and please subscribe.